My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy. And to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you.
With my own gun.
But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And
I've decided Snake is magic. And kind of stupid. But he's freaking magic. He made a shirt appear out of nowhere. He can make weapons appear out of nowhere. Oh man. He's like Jesus. Only he smokes. And is missing an eye. And nothing like Jesus. That's the only difference is he's like Jesus. And the only difference is he's nothing like Jesus. Alright, I know for a fact there's a hidden
listen to me.
Cutscene.
She didn't betray the
hidden
United
little
States.
thing up here.
No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because
There's Siget, there's Paramedic, there's an old guy. Oh, that's Colonel Zero. Whoops. Oh, for a fact. Like, when he starts talking, I know there's a hidden cutscene. A hidden little thing, I mean. Because I've seen it like a million times.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss.
He's not Snake, he's Big Boss. What now? What now?
You are a true patriot.
Patriots. Reference to the... He just saluted me. Get out of the way, old man. I don't want to shake her hand. Oh, it's already 9 o'clock. I ain't gonna get this stuff uploaded onto my computer or edited till like tomorrow, because I'm actually pretty tired. It's been a long week.
You know, we could use an infiltration unit like Fox in the army. Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
James
The
Bond?
boss's defection was a ruse set up by the U.S. government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show.
That's Paramedic wearing gloves.
They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgan inherited
Siget
and destroy the
of
Shadow
his
Hut at the same
awesomeness.
time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgan's trust.
It's time to
Finding
create
out where the
FOXHOUND.
philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be his greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted.
I've been
Colonel
sleeping
Volgan
well
fired
like
an
all
American-made
week
nuclear
too,
warhead at Sokolov's
until
research
like
facility.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Khrushchev demanded that the U.S.
When I was up
government
till
provide
like
proof that it
11,
wasn't
because
involved.
I go to bed at
They couldn't just
9
abort the
during
operation to steal the legacy.
Because I like my sleep, okay?
So the operation
I have to wake
itself
up
was
at
greatly
5 in the
advanced.
morning. I'm not gonna go to bed at like 12.
The authorities in Washington
Luckily I
knew that in order
extended.
to prove its innocence,
I
they
was
had
able
to
to
get
get an
rid of the boss.
extension, and
And that one
I
of
can
their
wake
own
up
had
at
to do
6
the
in the
job.
morning. Oh,
The public couldn't be allowed to
I
find
still
out
go to
about
bed
it.
at 9.
Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps.
Does it?
The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple.
Just like the rest of the Cobra.
That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero.
1927 to 1964.
Patriot.
She was only 30-something. Oh my gosh. And that's the end of Ousted from Power. Becomes the first Secretary of Communications. First nuclear test. Eva disappears without a trace. And paramedic is established as national first paramedic settlement in Seattle, Washington. Major Zero disbands Fox. The United States Constitution meeting of Legacy U.S. branch of the philosophers changed its name to the Patriots, carrying on the tradition of Major Zero. And FOXHOUND, Big Boss establishes FOXHOUND. 1972. The less intense Terribles Project. The sons of Big Boss are born. And if you don't know who those are, it's Solidist, Solid Snake, and Liquid Snake. Solidist Snake, Solid Snake, and Liquid Snake. I loved how, like, FOXHOUND, I freaking yelled it like I was pissed off or something. And that's the end of Metal Gear Solid 3. I'd like to thank you all for joining me on this adventure of epicness and ass rapery. As with Johnny Michael Gao, you are the best person ever. Actually, they did get real people to do the stunts in green suits. So, like the fear thing where he's hanging upside down, somebody actually did that. The climbing up the tree, someone actually did that. It's kind of cool, actually. But yeah, I'd like to thank